Good morning. My name is Jessica Lynn Mold, and I am the owner of JessicaLynnOriginal.com. If you've never visited us before, we are a clear stamp, custom rubber stamp, red rubber. We also have die cuts, paper, all kinds of stuff, digital stamps. So be sure to visit our website, again, JessicaLynnOriginal.com. So today, I am actually going to be creating a piece for the Coffee Lovers blog hop. I am so excited. I've never tried paper piecing, so this is really simplistic at its best. But I'm going to go ahead and take two different color sheets of paper. So I'm going to do pink and then white. I'm going to run my digital image through the printer twice. So I put it on a Word document, and then I'm going to go ahead and run it through the printer twice. So let me go ahead and do that really quick, and then I'll show you what it looks like. All right, so you can see I ran the white paper cardstock through my printer already. Now, a lot of people tell me with digitals, they're like, oh, when I print, my printer doesn't do a really good job. My design team actually sends that stuff off to Kinko's. So, I mean, I don't work for Kinko's, but it could be another option for you. This image is going to be free at JessicaLynnOriginal.com. Now, right now you can hear it's just gearing up. It's going to print another of the exact same thing. So when I created this Word document with this digital stamp, all I did was put another piece of paper in there, change the color out, and just printed it again. So you can see they're identical, no difference. Okay. Anyway, but like I was saying, this stamp, this digital stamp is going to be available on our website, which is JessicaLynnOriginal.com for free only during the Spring 27 Coffee Lovers blog hop. So be sure to pick it up during the hop. It starts March 24th and runs through the end of the month. So be sure to pick it up, because once the hop is over, it will become one of our regular stamps that you can purchase. Okay, so we definitely do this as a perk to being part of the blog hop. And if you've never done the Coffee Lovers blog hop, it is a blast. We get anywhere between 500 to 1,000 entries at a time. Basically what they do is it's a huge hop. You go through all these hops. There's probably 25, 30 sponsors. You can win all kinds of prizes, free digital stamps. So if you like kind of that environment where you can go and post on other people's boards and just get really inspired, this is a wonderful hop. So I'm super excited you're here today. So again, free digital image through the hop, Spring 2017 only. All right, so my next step, now I do have a Brother Scan and Cut. I just don't have it out right now. I'm in the process of cleaning and changing my workspace. I am also 7.5 months pregnant, so probably won't have my Brother Scan and Cut out till after the baby gets here, but that's okay. So I'm just going to go out and fussy cut for right now. I could have just got out my Brother Scan and Cut, or if you have any of those other type machines, same thing. So my next step is I'm going to go ahead and cut that out, and I'm going to go really close to the edge, but I'm going to leave just a little white all the way around it. And I'll show you why in a minute. Now my butterfly, it's going to have like that magic wire, so you, for right now I might leave it. I might cut it apart. I don't know yet. We'll see how it goes. Alright, so Well, and in March, actually February, March, I did a feedback survey to all of the customers of JessicaLynnOriginal.com. And one of the requests I had was some more nature stamps, maybe some more butterflies. So it heavily influenced what I did for this blog hop. So you can see there it is, all cut out, all cute. So the next step I'm going to do, now I've never done this before, so this will be a first one for me. I want to paper cut the pink. So I want it to be, so now what I'm going to do, and it's okay, because all I really want is the cup to be pink. So I'm actually going to go and just cut it out. Okay. Now again, if I had a Brother Scan and Cut, I could just set this to go and it would solve a lot of my cutting stress. If you have arthritis or really stiff fingers, this may not be a good project for you because it's a lot of hand cutting. I gotta look at my image really quick. That's a flower. Or the leaf, I mean. So again, right now all I'm doing is I'm just cutting out the coffee mug. And then, once I get that done, I'm going to go ahead and apply it to my white coffee cup. And then I'm going to use my glitter pens, which, I've said it before, I think they're becoming my favorite tool of choice. Okay, so you can see how that just kind of rests on there. Okay. I'm going to get in my little scissors so I can cut out that coffee handle, or the mug handle. So again, I think paper piecing, it makes it a little more difficult when it's a digital stamp, because if it was just a traditional clear stamp, I could have masked, you know, where you use a piece of, sorry, let me just cut this really quick. I could have used like a Post-it note, masked it, and then, you know, stamped it on my cardstock, and that would have been pretty good. So, all right, so you can see it just perfectly fits on there. Super cute. All right, and the reason I went with pink is because my daughter is obsessed with pink. The other thing I'm thinking about doing is actually leaving that on a little bit of a riser. So I'm going to go ahead and just leave my little paper cut piece over there for right now. And I'm going to go ahead and do some coloring. Now, these are glitter pens. If you've never used them before, they're by Color Technic. There are a lot of companies that have them out there. I'll be really honest, I've had nothing but great response from my Color Technics. So I'm not saying that they're the only company to use, but they're definitely the ones that I've used the most. And the lady at Color Technics is very responsive. So if you have questions or concerns, she will definitely address whatever you've got. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to fast forward and color this all in using my glitter pens. All right, for my card, I'm going to use this craft paper. I love the brown craft paper. So you can see I've got it already all set and ready to go. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to do, now that I got it all colored, take a look, see how it looks on there. Oh, that looks really cute. So I'm going to go ahead and apply it to my card. Okay. I'm going to open this up for now. Okay. Glue it on really good. So you can see there it is. Look at it, it's all sparkly. Love it. All right. Now again, remember, this is a digital stamp you can download for free. So if you like it, during the blog hop, again, March 24th through the 31st, head on out to JessicaLynnOriginal.net and it will give you all the directions on the Coffee Lovers blog hop. It will also give you where to go and download this. So be sure to head out and take a look at that. Now I am going to color in some coffee. Oops. Apparently my coffee spilled. Makes it nice and glistening looking. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my Copics. Two shades. Oops, there they are. Okay, so you can see them. And I'm going to add some the shadows in here. Nothing huge, just a couple little shadows. I'm going to go along this edge too. And I always start, for me at least, I start with the lighter and I build up. Old school art class kind of stuff, right? If you decide to download this stamp, be sure to tag us if you put it on Instagram or anything, Facebook, whatever, because I would love to see what you create with this stamp. Or send it to me via email or whatever. I'll respond. Not my favorite foam risers, but lots of delicate little parts, so. Go ahead and do that. All right, then I'm going to take all my little pieces off. And again, this was one of my goals, is to build up. So obviously my goal for 2017 is to continue to build up my cards, build up my craft. Again, I can draw like nobody's business, but I am not as craft savvy as some of these amazing card makers that I've seen. So it's one of my goals for 2017 is to start small, baby steps, right? And I'm hoping by the end of the year, if I'm doing paper piecing, I'm doing elaborate paper piecing. You know, this for me was my first attempt at it ever. So I'm actually pretty proud of the fact that I wasn't afraid to try it. You know, start small. I think what happens is you go on like Pinterest or you go on Split Coast and you see these cards that you just go, yeah, I'm never going to be able to do that. How the heck can I make that card? And I run into it daily. You know, I can draw the images that I want that I think would make amazing cards, but I get really frustrated because I go and I see these cards that I say, I don't even know where to start. And then I watch their tutorials, and then by the time I'm done, I'm even more confused. And I'm like, oh my gosh, how do I make that happen? So what I've tried to do is start really simplistic. So step one of paper piecing. Look at that. We did a little paper piecing, and I think it's kind of cute. You know, I've never tried it before, and I left it on the risers so you can see. I don't know if you can see from that angle, but you can see it's three-dimensional. It's got some nice shadows. It's cute. It's cute. So my goal is by the end of the year, if I do a paper piecing, it's going to be elaborate. Like this whole thing will be paper pieced with beautiful different colors and all kinds of fun stuff. But, you know, if you go on these different places and you get discouraged, don't. Because I'll tell you, it's where I was for a while, and I always felt like I could never keep up with what my design team was doing, and I kind of like, I don't know, I kind of talked myself out of doing it, but then I'm like, why? I really want to be able to do that stuff too. So if you are willing to at least make an attempt at a first try, you know what? That's awesome. Don't let anybody tell you that your card is less than, because you know what? It's a different place for each of us. So, but you're working on it and you'll get there. So I hope you enjoyed my video. I hope it inspired you to at least try a little bit of paper piecing. And if you enjoy what I do, be sure to, there's going to be a little brown one that's going to pop up right up here. So I try to keep them in the same corner. Go ahead and click on that. Subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you be a subscriber. Remember, subscribing doesn't cost anything. It's just that you follow us on YouTube. If you have ideas, thoughts, if you said, you know what, I never wanted to try it before, but you know what, I see that you tried it, so maybe I'll try it. Leave me some comments below. I would love to hear from you. I will respond. And don't forget, pick up this digital stamp soon. And if you have any other questions or anything, please toss us an email. I hope that you have a wonderful weekend. Take care.